did everything right. D&D Minecraft just came out. Just came out, right? I bought it in the marketplace right here. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm excited, because I suck at Minecraft, but it doesn't matter. Where is it? There it is. I just bought it. It's this guy right here. There's a bunch of different skins. Look at this, dude. There's... Alright. Barbarian. Bard. Looks dope. Cleric. Looks amazing. Druid. Fighter. Are there more? Oh, there's more. There's a monk. There's a paladin. There is a ranger skin. A rogue skin. A sorcerer skin. What else we got? Rogue, sorcerer, warlock, and wizard. That's it. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna let you decide so many things. Creepy music, dude. What skin do we use? So Bard, cleric, druid. Music's loud. What's up, Nog? Monk, paladin, ranger, warlock, sork, wizard. There we go. Tell me, there are a lot of options. Pick one. I like the bard, to be honest. Cool, no problem, bitches. Thank you. Nobody's voting. That means it's just me. Too late. We're doing the bard. Okay. Okay, let's play the game. How do I play the game? Play. Okay. I actually don't want to wait. I want to just play. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I never played Minecraft, right? Like, I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I don't think this is just like straight Minecraft, right? So this is a thing. It just came out today. Camera perspective do not hide HUD. No F1. Okay. Then what? Oh, there's my what I look like. Okay. So then what do I do? Press O. Okay. How do I activate stuff? Oh, right click. A render distance of 8 chunks or above is recommended. Okay. Settings. Video. Where do I do this? First person. And how do I see chunks? Oh, 40 chunks? It said 8. Interesting that it specified. Oh, or 8 chunks or above. My bad. My bad. Sorry, let me go back. I was like, 8 seems really short. We had it at 40. Okay. Make sure your sound is turned up. Sometimes dialog boxes will not allow you to continue until the whole voice line has played because it's especially important information. Warning, this map contains flashing lights. Look at this. All right, let's go in here. Oh! It's all very official. Dean Hall. Winter clothes. Somebody's moving. There's a bronze dragon, or a gold dragon, actually, with a little tiddly bits. What is this? What are you? Some kind of other dragon? It looks like a demon, maybe. I can't quite tell. There's the Xanathar's Guide to Everything. There is, what else? The amount of detail in here is kind of crazy. Dungeon Master Guide, the Monster Handbook. Everbloom, I don't know what that's supposed to be. This is Rime of the Frost, no, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. Man, Out of the Abyss, Rise of Tiamat. Yeah, these are all official books. This is incredible. This is Radiant Citadel, I think. I can't remember all the covers. Wow, nice little Easter eggs here for those of us who are looking for it. Kitchen stuff, college. Find our maps on the marketplace. Oh, Everbloom. Okay, that's why I didn't recognize that. That's a thing from there. Very cool. That's the company that made it, I guess. Start Adventure. Let's look at the table before we click the Start Adventure button. The pizza. What do we got on the table? We have some kind of monster? I can't quite tell. What's this? The player's handbook. Character sheet with a barbarian. Can we make out the details of what it says? I can't quite make out. A sorcerer or wizard. The dungeon master sheet. The monster manual. A paladin, it looks like, and a wizard. And pizza. I love the attention to detail, dude. I really love the attention. That's really cool. The Emerald in that one, did he? Yes, they did. Or is that looks like a D12. But maybe it's supposed to be a D20, but that kind of looks like a D12. I guess they're the D20. This looks like the D20, the smaller die. I don't know. All right, let's start the adventure. Bang!
Hey! Glad you made it. I'm really happy that you're willing to give this game a shot.
Oh, hello.
It's one of my favourite things to do with friends. Between the role-playing, strategy, and just being goofy with each other, it's always a great time.
Hell yeah.
D&D has something for every kind of player. Now, you said the other day that you wanted to just get kind of an intro experience before joining my regular campaign group. So I figured a more individual sort of experience would be a good way of showing you the ropes. Give you an idea of what the experience can feel like. Just take a seat whenever you feel like getting started. I've got snacks that should last us until the end of the universe, so help yourself to those too.
Okay. This is the greatest DM ever. They got snacks for everyone.
Good to go? Okay, so first things first, let's choose your class. I've got the basics already written up for a few of them, so you only need to worry about picking one. Do you want to be a holy warrior with the ability to heal yourself and smite your foes with the power of your deity? Paladin might be the way to go.
Ooh, Paladin. I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, or maybe a wizard, using your magic to blast bad guys sky high with fireballs while deflecting incoming attacks?
Deflecting incoming attacks is a big word, but sure.
But a rogue could be fun too. Hit and run tactics, poisoning your enemies and watching them succumb to the venom. So satisfying. But it's also lots of fun to just be a barbarian with a big axe. Barbarians can get so angry that they just kind of forget that they've been hit and keep hacking away. I've always had a hard time choosing when I'm a player, so take your time.
All right, chat, which one? I'm not sure how many. Use the menu item and use item to open. What's the menu item? Ah. Oh, there we go. Okay. How do I... Oh, these guys. Oops. Okay, so like this, but I can't actually use item to confirm. Ah, okay, so these are the keys. Interesting. Okay. What class should we play, chat? What class should we try? I'm down to try all of them, but which one should we try first? Paladin, Barbarian, Rogue, Wizard. So let's take a look at the difference that they have. Paladin says weapon longsword damage 3, range we have a range of 5 on a paladin. Are you crazy? What kind of paladin is this? Slow attack speed and not great defense. The barbarian has much better better damage, faster and higher defense. The rogue, low damage, low range, but really fast speed. Interesting. And the wizard has really far range, but low damage. All right, by far we're picking the wizard. Got it. Okay, chat, you got it. Close the... Okay.
Okay, next let's allocate your stats. You want me to explain how stats and dice rolling work in this game?
Why not? I don't know if it's the same.
Stats determine what you're good at. Each stat has a use in combat, but they can also apply to role-playing situations and other things you do while adventuring in the world. Whenever you roll the 20-sided die, you'll add whichever stat applies to the roll.
Okay. I understand.
So, say you've got a +3 in wisdom and need to see if someone is telling the truth, you would roll the d20 and add 3 to whatever D&D. You rolled. That insight check would show how well you're able to read that person's intentions and emotions.
How long until we can break this apart and create our own adventures? That's what I want to know too.
Rolling high means you can understand them and see through any lies they might be telling. Rolling low means that you believe whatever they're saying.
Well, we're not very wise. We're a wizard.
Within reason, of course. If you roll a 20 on that die, then you'll almost certainly succeed at whatever you're trying to do, or at least get useful info.
You got it.
Let's try an example. You are speaking to a tavern keeper, asking after some local bandits that you've been hired to hunt down. He talks easily enough, but he says that he has no information on these people or where to find them.
Let's roll insight.
Okay, you rolled a 10, so add 3 to that. With a 13, you notice him tense and almost physically withdraw when you ask him about the bandits.
Uh-oh.
Giving you the sense that he's hiding something and knows more about the situation than he's letting on.
Seduce him. Seduce him? Is that the next option? Better be seduce him.
That's pretty much it.
Oh,
rolling a 20 when you hit someone in a fight also counts as a critical hit and doubles how much damage you do to them. Rolling a 1 on that die, though, can be really bad news.
Okay.
Sometimes it just means failing whatever you're doing. Sometimes it means failing so spectacularly that you, I don't know, fall down a flight of stairs, out of a window and into a pen of screaming goats.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Probably not that specifically, but you get the idea.
We are just starting. Hi, Lurakia. Welcome in. We are just starting. Minecraft D&D just came out like half an hour ago. We loaded in. We're trying it out. I suck at Minecraft, but I'm so excited. So thank you for the raid. Pog indeed. Can I get a shout? I don't know if I have a mod in chat right now because I usually don't. I usually stream in the morning. What's up, Jack? Let me do a shout out myself. There we go. Thank you. I'm gonna drop a follow right now. Boom, done. Okay, here we go.
You'll also see that your class already has stats that will best support their abilities. How you add your extra stat points is up to you.
Nice. Hi, Jack. Well, listen, we're just trying for the first time Minecraft D&D, and we're going to see how it holds up.
Do you want to make them better at what they already do, or do you want to balance them out a bit? You'll get more stat points to distribute as we play, so don't worry about this step too much.
We have a virtual dungeon master telling us about how to play D&D Minecraft, which is great. For those of you who are new, which I think will be most of you, I usually do a lot of chat plays D&D and a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 these days with some D&D content interspersed through it. So welcome in and feel free to hang out. We're going to discover this together. It's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. Open the menu. Okay, we're opening the menu again. There we go. 5 stat points available. We are a wizard. So we want our intelligence to be really high, right? Intelligence. All right, let's read every stat and see how it applies. Strength. Increases the damage dealt to enemies. Base strength for wizard is 1 from equipment 0 from points 0. Okay. Dex. Increases your attack speed, allowing you to attack faster. That could be pretty good for a wizard, I guess, if that's how they do it. Is this normal D&D? I don't know, Dark Soul. We're just finding out right now. I'm not sure. Con. Decreases damage taken, allowing you to survive for longer. Excuse me. Intelligence decreases the cooldown time for spells. Okay, so it's not dex for spells, but it's the cool... Oh, maybe there's a cooldown and an attack speed? I don't know. Wisdom is what? For class abilities. Okay, and finally charisma We have -3 in charisma. God, we're ugly. Increases the likelihood of critical hits and the damage dealt by them. Oh, okay. So that's not regular D&D. That charisma influences crit score. Okay. I feel like we want more of this. One more int. Man, I'm really terribly ugly. You know normal D&D? Hopefully it's kind of normal. We'll see. What else do we care about? Attack speed? I mean, I kind of want to boost my charisma. We're ugly as hell, dude. Oops. What happened? Okay, that was weird. Let's give it a little point in wisdom so we don't always... we have one more stat point available. Sure, maybe this one. I have no idea. Okay.
And like that, you've made your first character. Congrats.
Yeah, we're so ugly we never crit. Even the enemy's like, nah.
Now, how about we dive right into things? Let me just set the scene for you.
It's all good. Yeah, we just went live just now.
The continent of Faerun has seen hundreds of stories turn into legends. The Dawn Age, when dwarves overthrew the tyrannical giants and elves waged war against evil dragons, thereby carving out a place in the world for small folk. The tyranny of the Rose Dragon, when the great red worm Ylvir Asalisar nearly razed Kalimshan and established her cruel empire.
Oh,
the time of troubles, when celestials and fiends alike were cast from their own realms, warring and laying waste to the mortal plane in their efforts to reclaim their divine positions. Yet each great story has great people steering the narrative. The Rose Dragon's empire only fell because Rafak al-Khajan and his companions slew the evil beast. The times of troubles ended because those like the mage Midnight rose to the occasion, in their case taking the mantle of divinity from the slain celestial Mistra until she could be resurrected. Now we come to the precipice of another such event, a budding calamity that could warp reality as we know it. Though there is no prophesied chosen one, no foreseen savior, if you play your cards right, you might just be able to avert what is to come. Or perhaps your story will simply serve as a cautionary tale for those who survive. Despite this, it all starts with something as mundane as fetching groceries for your parents.
Oh! I've never been more excited to get groceries for my parents, dude. You're in pain? In collaboration with Minecraft and Wizards of the Coast. Okay, let's go. All right. I cast Fireball. Okay, so you really have to be in first-person view, I guess.
We open on Nashkel, a village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks. The late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strained, whispered conversations.
Chapter 1. Interact with Eric to talk. Okay. I don't want to... Oh. Who are you? You don't have a name? How do I know your name? How do I know people's names? Is there a button in Minecraft that reveals, like, tags? What's up, Cap? Not this guy? Oh, there's an arrow. Okay, that's how we know.
Standing behind his produce stand is Eric, one of the farmers living on the village's outskirts. You have known him for most of your life, though he is still young and smile lines have only just begun to crease the sides of his eyes.
D&D Minecraft. It just came out like 30 minutes ago, an hour ago. We downloaded it, we installed it, we're playing it. Yeah, it's brand new, brand new. They announced it last year, and it was supposed to come out in spring, but it just came out today.
Your father said you'd be along to pick up his purchase. I don't envy him his back problems, as if he didn't have enough to deal with already as the headman. Anyhow, here you go. I'm sure he appreciates having you around to do all the heavy lifting for him.
Old age stinks.
Yeah, old age doesn't seem to agree with him.
Oh, that's us. That's what we sound like.
Yeah, well, it doesn't with most of us. If you're ever given the option of growing old, don't.
Let's ask about the whispers we've been hearing around town.
What's everyone whispering about? I only caught a bit.
Everyone's worried about the people who've gone missing. You probably already heard about Helsa not coming home yesterday.
No, I didn't.
That makes the 4th person in 2 weeks. The trackers looking for her haven't come back yet, but if it's anything like the other 3 disappearances, they won't find anything.
Damn.
People are real frightened. I can't blame them.
Thanks, Thing. That's
Might be a good
kind of
idea
you.
to not wander around on your own, even in town.
I'm confident.
Nah, I can take care of myself. See you around.
Mm-hmm. See you around.
Okay, let's do this. Hang on. The music's a bit loud. I like it, but the music's a tiny bit loud. Audio. Just turn down a little bit. There we go. Return home. Can we take in the town for a minute? Let's just walk around town for a second. There's like an alchemy shop. They sell potion for some amount of gold. Cool. You don't want to talk to me? Nobody wants to talk to me. Hello. Okay, lady. What's up? I agree. Go to the tower, kill the keeper. It's always the answer. Can I not? I can't come in your house? Nope. Okay. What do we got? Alright, I'm gonna need a lot of backseating, you guys, just so we're clear. Are we from over here? Is this our house? Where do we live? We kind of started over here, so... Nope. Oh, there's an arrow. Thank you, arrow. I missed it. It's all the way over there. That's where we live. No? Was that not the house? Excuse me, I am old and forget where I live. Game, please. Okay, I just wish you would tell me a little bit better, but that's probably just me. Is this my house?
You hear voices from inside your house. Perhaps it is worth waiting and listening in.
Then I just heard about it this morning.
Does anyone else know?
I caught one of the trackers before he could go out to look for Helsa. He said he'd check it out while the trail was still warm, if there was one. But I don't know if he told anyone else first.
No,
we'll have to assume that he did. People are already starting to panic, and this will make it worse. I heard people at the market this morning talking about unfamiliar monsters. No one had seen the things themselves, but the rumors are bad enough.
This goes on, and you'll have a mob at your front door demanding answers.
I'm surprised we haven't seen one already. You've got to get ahead of this.
So what are you going to do about it?
Give me a minute. I've got an idea, but I want to talk it over with Katra first. You're welcome to stay if you like. They should be back soon.
Is it right-click to open and interact with stuff? Am I misremembering my buttons here? This is the house, right? Or is this the house? Ah, there we go.
There you are. Put the food on the table and come talk to me. There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, this is my dad. Okay, hello.
Listen, you've heard about the people going missing. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is gone now. Neri found their farm empty this morning without even a sign of struggle.
I accuse you, Senrit. You're the beholder in disguise. Kill him!
This is asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's going to kill me after I say this.
Then don't say it.
But I need you to go speak with Endan Dravair and ask for his help.
You're right. I think I will throttle you. Are you insane? People are going missing, and you think sending Katra out into the woods by themselves is somehow a good idea?
What a lousy dad, dude. Report that dad, dude. Loser dad.
I have to agree with Ilan. They'd make a tempting target.
The trackers have been going on their own, and no one's bothered them. Besides, after all the training I've put Katra through, they should be fine on their own.
Yes, but you could just send one of the trackers, or someone else.
I want the trackers to keep looking for our people. Other than them, there's no one else I'd trust in the woods more than Katra. After all the times you've run off into there as a kid, you probably know the paths better than most of the villagers. And Vair's important. His ego probably won't let him talk to just a random villager. Neri could go, but she doesn't know how to fight, and I don't want the community's healer to be missing for a whole day if someone breaks their arm.
And you're not worried what Vair might do to them?
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
Happy to help? No way. Sarcasm. Are we a teenager? I don't know how old we are. Chat, I'm gonna let you vote on the response. What response? Sarcasm? Happy to help? Nah, bro. We're going full evil. Tell me. It'd be interesting to be like, hey, come and help us. Nah, man. Nah, you're all on your own. I'm not gonna jump into the woods filled with monsters just to, what, make you happy? Get out of my face. It's a three-way tie. Well done, chat. You have the skills that pay the bills. Invariably, I'm gonna let it run like 40 seconds and then whatever it is, we're gonna do it. Sarcasm? We're role-playing to be a teenager. Like, oh my god, Dad. Like, jeez. I don't wanna. Me? Okay.
You know I'm standing right here and can answer for myself, right?
Hey, watch the sarcasm. We've talked about this.
Hey, what? That's not sarcasm. How's that sarcasm? I don't think the writers know what sarcasm is. Okay.
Well, they're right. Manners aside, they can speak for themselves, and hopefully also point out how reckless and stupid this is.
I want to help.
Mom, if I can help the village, then I'm happy to do it. Besides, I was just in the woods yesterday looking for berries, and I was fine.
Mm-hmm. That's logical. If yesterday was okay, then obviously today will be fine too. That's exactly how it works in real life.
I was hoping you'd say that. This isn't exactly an enviable task. I'm proud of you.
Behind the screen, the DM is like, look, this is the only adventure I have prepared, so if you say no, we're going to take a break and I'll order pizza so I can come up with something else. Do you guys want to play the game or not? I'm like, okay, fine, we'll play the game. We'll play the game. This is exactly what's happening behind the screen right now.
Now, Endon Dravair is a proud creature. He has the wisdom of the ages and probably knows something that we don't. But there's a good chance he won't help us for free, just on principle. If he doesn't, I want you to offer him money. This pouch has 100 gold coins in it.
Dude, just leave with the money. 100. Do you know how much money 100 gold is? Yo, it's time to go and party.
100? Where did you get that kind of money?
I took it from the village's emergency fund. I'd say this counts. Rounded it out to 100 using money we were saving for a new roof. Start with a low offer, like 30, and work your way up, unless you think you're going to insult him or lose his interest. Whatever help or advice he can give will be welcome. If we're lucky, he might already know where our missing people are or where to look. A bird's eye view could show him what we need.
I still think that this is a bad idea.
I agree.
If I'm being honest, it probably is a bad idea, but it's the only one we've got.
It's the only one you have. Like, you're not... Okay.
Is there anything else I should know before going?
At this point, you know everything that we do. I wish we could be of more help, but Vair's home is not far. Hopefully nothing will bother you on the way.
Hell yeah. What's up, Inked?
Right. I guess I'll head out now then.
Oh, before you go, do you want to do a quick sparring match?
Yes.
Couldn't hurt to brush up on your technique, just...
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Try hitting the training dummy. Press attack with your weapon in hand to perform the basic attack. The higher your dex, the faster you'll be able to attack. Every time you attack, there's a 1 in 20 chance that you will deal a crit. Crits will deal about twice the amount of damage as a regular hit. The charisma stat will increase this damage further, which ours is really bad. Try dealing a critical hit to the training dummy using your basic attacks. You got it. Maybe eventually we'll crit. I mean, I'm not critting on purpose here, game. Okay. So I rolled it. There we go. Back-to-back crits. Let's go! There are abilities and spell items. When selecting an ability item slot, you can use item to perform it. You can learn more about abilities in the in-game menu. Okay. Magic missile. How do I use the item? Oh, like this. Whoa! Okay, the higher the int, the faster the cooldown, right? This is magic barrier. Get wrecked.
One more thing. I'm sure you can find your way and don't want me fussing over you. But in case something happens, you should take your father's old wayfinder.
Alright, I'll say thank you.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Just be careful, and come back in one piece.
What's wayfinder?
We'll be waiting for you with some dinner ready.
Oh, cool. Hold the wayfinder to where to... No. Is it? I'm holding it. Oh, okay, that's what allows me to see the symbol. Okay, cool. Because I have no directional sense. Like, I will get lost in my own house. In the menu, you can list and manage certain features such as quests, weapons, armor, stats, abilities, and more. Let's take a look. Neither here nor there. Okay, we gotta go to Vair's cave. Oops. And then how do I navigate the menu? There we go. Weapons. I have a basic wizard staff. Cool. Armor. I have a basic wizard hat. Basic. Look at all these options, dude. That's gonna be wild. Stats. Abilities. Magic missile. Yo, this is like a whole new game, dude. Streamer mode. Oh. It should not cause any copyright, but if you want to be extra careful enabling this, we'll turn off music in this map. Okay. I don't know if it is, it isn't, but I don't want to get DMCA'd, so that's really cool. A lot of options here. I should make a clip for TikTok or YouTube or something, but look at this great gear. So we start with the basic staff that gives you no extra benefits. We have basic armors. There are 5 different sets of armor at least. And then our basic stats and magic missile. And what does shield do? That negates damage for a short amount of time. Oh, it just straight up negates damage. Amazing. All right, let's exit the menu and go where we need to go. Let's put that in our pocket so we know where we're supposed to be headed this way. Goodbye, village. I miss you already. Can I cut your plants? No, I can't impact this. All right, interesting. Get pizza? It's okay, we're going to let them keep their pizza. So we want to go... Oh, Candlekeep, nice. And we want to go in this direction, away from Candlekeep, apparently. Who's this guy? Hello, sir. You don't want to talk to me? Oh, you're rude. Odds that I die to the first mob that we run into is about 100%, by the way. This is cool. I wish they would let us take this and like make our own custom pack or adventure, you know what I mean?
Is someone... Whoa! Stay back!
Oh, that's... Oh, we completely nuked him. Get wrecked? I got scared, dude. I got really... Oh, there's another one. Well, I missed. Oh, wow. They have crazy range. Get out of my face. Uh-oh. Ouch. I need magic missile. Alright, that guy got bodied.
Okay.
Easy.
Wasn't expecting that.
I
I
mean,
wonder if they got something to do with what's going on.
it wasn't bad. I didn't embarrass myself too badly there. Okay, the DM in me wants to explore the side quest. Is there a +5 legendary staff over here? No? Wow, scammed. Absolutely scammed. Oh, can't make that jump. Okay, I'm not good enough to make that jump. Let's keep going. Is this on Steam? No, it's on Minecraft's Marketplace, Inked. It's just came out. Like, you have to buy the... it's not the Java edition. I don't remember the name of the other one. And then you have to pay, it's like $12 for this. It's like a download pack. Maybe you can, yeah, I don't know, Geeky. I'm not sure. Am I going the right way? Oh, there's a cave up there, I see. Okay, we're about to fight something. I have a feeling we're gonna get ambushed here. Just looking for any random treasure chests. Okay, and we regen life by itself over time, I guess. There's no hunger, I've noticed. Right? Like, I'm not hungry for anything. Do I have an inventory? E, right? Yeah, okay. Nothing in here yet. Okay. I'm gonna equip my, magic missile just in case. There's a chest behind. There was? Really? You see a chest? Are you trolling me? Oh, there is! Dude, nice! I missed that entirely. Good eyes. Holy moly. How do I get there? Loot! Nice! Oh, it's a mimic? Oh, I got scared. What are you? Magic potion and confidence potion. How do I know what they do? I guess it must increase my, like, my intelligence, maybe? How do I find out more information? I guess I don't know. We'll find out when we end up using it. Nice. Secret number 1. Alright, dragon.
Guess this is it? Unless this wayfinder led me to some old owlbear den. Okay, then.
Oh, can I mine? Look, that's literally gold. And a lot of it, too. Okay. Investigate. That sounds like suicide, bro. What am I doing with my magic missile? Like... Okay, dude. Little bit spooked. Not gonna lie. Hi, Hairbrained Ideas. Welcome in. Hairbrained Ideas. What a great name. Is this Zach's secret account? Welcome in. As we're exploring Minecraft D&D for the first time. First, I'm not the greatest Minecrafter, but second, I'm the greatest D&D'er. I'm not. This is a fun combination. Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you for the raid.
Why do you do this? Release me!
Holy crap. What are the...
What was that?
So that's a gold dragon, by the way, chat.
As you reach for the coin that seemed to suck the life from Endan Dravair, you note a crack running down its face. Whatever these people want with it, you doubt they should have it. The moment you touch the metallic surface, though, a jolt of energy sears through your fingers and up your arm, followed by a sense of pressure, as if the ocean's tide were rushing into your flesh. Recoiling, The coin is adhered to your fingertips, bound there even as you feel that the force pouring from it stretches your skin and crushes your bones, threatening to rupture and burst your entire body.
I'm level 1, DM.
Other than your body, though, it is the coin that bursts, erupting into shards of metal as the same light that flowed into it earlier streams into you. The physical pain abates, though something continues to press on your mind, clawing its way into your thoughts and filling your skull as the world around you distorts and turns insensible, chaotic.
I'm level 1!
And then, finally, dark.
What happened? Where is...
Who are you? What have you done to me?
I don't know.
Answer me.
Where is it?
Please, stop. Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Who am... I will ask again. Who are you? What happened to those people in my cave?
Are we? Is this Baldur's Gate 3? Are we Nautiloid right now?
Your cave? Who or what are you?
Do not play games, child. I am Endan Dravayer, and you will answer my questions.
Dude, I didn't see.
I wasn't with those people, and I only saw the last part, when that weird coin started doing something. It looked like they were pulling something out of you, and then some thing was put into your body. I thought they'd killed you.
They might have.
What do you see?
Did you see anything? I think I was unconscious for a while, but I must have walked to get back here, right?
Hey, Jennifer.
I only came back to consciousness when you were calling for your parents.
Why can I hear you? Where are you?
We are obviously merged, you fool.
All right.
Now tell me how. What happened?
Just, let's go drown ourselves so this guy shuts up.
What do you remember?
I remember. They must have trapped my soul in that coin.
That guy has a deep voice.
Artifacts that can do such.
I have heard of artifacts that can do such. All right, relax, dude.
I had never expected that it would be so.
We just started, Jen,
painful,
like an hour ago.
It felt like I was being torn and pulled apart, then crushed until I could not even tell what part of my body I was feeling. I suppose, though, that I was not feeling my body at all.
Okay.
After that, I saw the thing seeping out of my body, but I could not see if I was breathing. Everything after is unclear. It hurts to remember.
All right, how many D&D campaigns start with us losing our memories? 100%.
I was still reeling when the next thing I clearly saw was your face. A moment before I felt that transfer again. Then we were here.
Okay. Yeah, so you need the normal Minecraft, whatever normal is, and then in the marketplace, you have to get the download. So the D&D Minecraft itself was like $12, and I paid it. And I don't know what the regular Minecraft is. I bought it a while ago, so I don't. It's like $29, $30, something like this. So a total of like $45-ish, I guess.
Now we need to return me to my. Do you smell smoke?
Yeah. I'm going home. I need to see if anything has happened.
This is a waste of time. You need to find the people who took my body immediately.
Only after I see if they went to my village first. They may have done something.
Okay, where are we compared to his lair? So this is the way back home. Is this the way where we came from his lair, right? Was over here? Oh no, this... I don't remember a little barricade like this. Maybe I just missed it the first time around? Well, yeah, it's right here. The curious DM says, let's go take a quick look. My players would never just go back home. They'd just go like, what's in the cave now? I don't know. I didn't prepare for that. Shut up. Oh, I caved in? Rocks fall. Everybody dies. Don't go back in the cave. What if I dig it out for an hour and see what's in there? More rocks, just more rocks. There's nothing but rocks. Hello? I mean, surely I can... Okay, so there's like an invisible wall. I actually can't climb this. Fine. Fine. Cheeky DM. Back to town we go. Java Minecraft? Okay. This isn't Java Minecraft, though. I had to download and install something. I think. Are we gonna fight something else? Bedrock Edition. Thank you. Okay, that's it. That's what I had to install. Bedrock Edition and then the Marketplace. People are...
No.
What's no? Like, why is this guy just chilling?
There's something going on in that village over there. I'm not leaving a tree cover until whatever it is gets sorted out. Got a bad feeling about it.
I can't kill him? I want to kill him. Why can't I mug him? Oh, that's not good. This world is on fire. This world is on fire. That's not good.
Mom! Dad! Nadi! Posh! Tanil! Anyone! The house? What happened to the house? Mom! Dad! Help! Someone help! Someone tell me what!
Ah, so there is someone left. Oh, I figured there would be a few of you bumpkins left scurrying about like rats. Well, we can't have you going and squealing to your neighbors about us, no. We want things to be quiet.
I'm trying to cast spells as she's talking.
So you will have to come with us.
What have you done to my home? Where is everyone?
Take or kill them. We'll have no witnesses today.
Excuse me. Ow. I don't think so, bro. This not how we play this. Wait, are these... Wait, why am I... What the hell? Why am I being pulled in... That was weird. That guy got bodied. Run. Kite them for days. I used to play a wizard on EverQuest. I know how to kite. Yeah. I got moves for days, dude. Oh. There's like a limit to the arena. They won't let you go past that point. Okay. I do no damage, bro. Run. I'm gonna crit you, man. Ah. Run.
Not anymore, it would seem.
Why would they do this? Where is everyone?
Do you actually expect an answer to that question, or are you simply asking empty questions to hear yourself speak?
Okay, this dragon sucks.
No, I was expecting you to actually be helpful and offer some insight, but I guess that was too much to ask, wasn't it?
Careful, child. I may not have my own body, but it seems that I can still harm yours.
Did this ancient gold dragon threaten a kid? Because he got a little bit of sass? What? Okay, dude. Lawful good dragon, by the way.
Stop it already! Look! A lot has happened all at once!
The epitome of good dragons, just talking smack to a kid who lost her family. Yeah.
I had a dragon pop into my head and start tearing it apart, and then a few minutes later I found out my home and everyone I know are now gone. This is a bit overwhelming, and I'd appreciate a bit of compassion, you callous lizard!
How dare you! Consider yourself fortunate that I am merciful and willing to overlook this slight in light of your obvious distress and lack of self-control. What are you doing in my cave, anyhow?
Some of the villagers had gone missing. I was going to ask you for your help finding them.
Well, it seems that a few missing persons is the least of your village's concerns now.
That's cruel and not appreciated right now. I understand that you're upset, but I am too. So can you please lay off?
Fine.
Fine. I'm going to go over there and sulk for 5 minutes, because that's what dragons do.
So what are we supposed to do now? I don't have a home, and you don't have a body, and I'm not letting you take over mine.
No, Zach speaks giant. Could learn from this right here. Zach, did you hear that? I'll clip it, send it your way.
I do not think that I could, even if I tried. As much as it galls me to admit it, all I can do is hurt you. I think that I could kill you if I truly wished, but that would likely end my life too.
That's good to know.
We shall hunt the people who took my body. We will find a way for you to put me back, and I can force answers out of those treacherous eels. Perhaps you can use the coin again to set things right.
But it exploded when I touched it. It felt like something was being forced into me before I blacked out. That must have been when you came.
Phrasing? Phrasing, please.
Without the coin, I doubt that you would have been able to restore me anyhow, much less after whatever that monster of theirs did to me in the times since. It seemed to be fusing with my form. It might have been feeding. That was not the impression I felt.
So I've got the same question as before. What now?
Short of purging my soul from your body, which I would not recommend lest you want me to destroy the both of us first, you will need to put me into another vessel. Ideally, though, that vessel will be my own original body, purified of whatever has come to infest it. If your villagers were taken by this group, then finding where they have taken me will also lead you to the answers you seek.
Sure, but I don't know anything about healing dragons or moving souls from one body to another.
Okay, you can't make it through here.
How are we supposed to do all of that or even find these people?
I think that the best course now would be to seek the advice of the scholars in Candlekeep. It is relatively close and hosts the greatest collection of knowledge in Faerun that I am aware of anyhow. If anyone would know of a cure
Anything
or
else
be able
around
to
here?
devise one and be able to
let's
tell
keep
us
going.
more about this group of people
money.
that attacked me, then we will almost certainly find them in Candlekeep's great library. Rather than walk the whole way, see if that man with the cart is heading north. Preserve your strength while you can.
All right.
I think that's actually the first good, usable advice you've given me.
Do not push your luck with such frequent sarcasm, child. Find the cart and let us leave.
Chapter 1 complete. Okay. +2 stat points. Unlock the new spell Fireball. Oh. We now have the solution to every problem in the game. Good. Alright, we get +2 stats. Where... Oops. What do we want to put it in? So our charisma sucking is not great, but attacking quickly might be good. Getting the cooldown, if I'm going to spam Fireball, I think may actually be the ticket. So we're going to go super high int. That's it. That's us. So glossary, cultist demons. We don't need the glossary, but that's good. Alright. Hello, buddy.
Need a lift?
Yeah.
After nearly 2 weeks of walking, leaving over 100 miles of the coast road behind you, Candlekeep's soaring spires are finally close enough to reveal their details.
That's cool.
Set atop a craggy peninsula, rising above the Sea of Swords, the fortress overlooks the surrounding farmland, while keeping a healthy distance from the wild and shadowy Cloakwood.
At last. I had forgotten how long it can take to travel when one does not have wings with which to fly. It certainly seems tedious.
It certainly seems tedious.
Remember, Candlekeep is the home of the Avowed, the greatest scholars on the continent. Be respectful, follow their rules, and try not to let anything too uncivilized come out of your mouth.
Anything I should know about this place before we go any further?
Last I was here, they only allowed the local scholars called the Avowed through the Emerald Door into the inner ward, where the libraries are. They have since eased their restrictions somewhat, I have heard, but be prepared to do some favors or pay for entrance.
This is cool. This is lore correct, too. Like, if I pull up the book on Radiant Citadel, they were going to have the same amount of details. So that's actually kind of neat. All right, let's get going.
Let's get going.
So if you want a little bit more exploration, I guess you can not use the Wayfinder, but I find it useful to have. So the shopping guy just, look at the cart guy just abandoned us here. That's fine. We can just run. The view is really awesome though. Like they've done a really good job. Look at this. It has like that sense of scale, you know? I don't want to jump into the ocean. But that is cool. That is just really, really cool. Alright, let's keep going. I kind of want to hear the music. I hope it's not DMCA. I just hope that because there's got to be dope music here, right? Oops. Let's hope that it's going to be all right. No, they tell you not to change the point of view. Like at the very beginning of the game when you first load, it says, do not change your point of view. F1, right? Apparently it breaks stuff. Yeah, it doesn't do anything if I press F1 anyway. I think it's F1 for point of view, right? So.
These fields look almost untended, and I do not hear any farmhands
F5?
or livestock. Have these places been abandoned for some reason? Keep a keen eye out. If these people fled their homes, they must have had a good reason to do so.
I mean, I guess we could. I think I like the first person point of view better though. Since that's the recommendation anyway. Oh, these look like evil scarecrows. They're... Right? No, okay. I wasn't sure. I don't know if I believe that these are not scarecrows. Let me shoot it one more time. Alright, fine. Do I have... Yes, you do get different skins to pick from. I picked, look. I picked the Bard. There are... How do I... No. But for this one here, there we go. We have... there's a Bard, there's a Wizard, there's a Warlock. Like all the classes of D&D. Am I just that? No, I can't go in. That's all that is. Okay. All right.
Wait, I've got something to tell you about those guards.
Sketchy halfling.
We're starting to wonder if you'd actually stop to talk.
I mean, I should just mug you.
What do you need to warn us about?
Well, the guards aren't going to let you in. I saw you coming up the road, and it's pretty clear you're not from here. So no one's going to let you in, even to the Court of Air.
He's gonna scam you.
Why aren't they letting strangers in?
People have been going missing in the area. Travellers and locals alike. Those farms you pass by, for example. Yeah, the families that live there just up and vanished. No sign of an attack or anything. So the people in charge are getting right paranoid and only allowing residents to enter the city.
How do we get in?
So how do we get in?
If you're gonna enter Candlekeep, you're gonna need a residence pass.
You're just telling this to strangers randomly out of the goodness of your heart?
They handed them out to all the locals in their jurisdiction, but it was pretty rushed, and with my special set of skills, I can make one that will fool the guards into letting you through the gate. What do you say? 25 gold, and the documents will be all yours.
He is telling the truth about people vanishing and the guards being extra cautious, but he is also scalping you with that price.
My charisma's -3, dude. 25?
25? That's insane! I could live for a whole season on that!
Maybe where you come from, but things are a bit more expensive in the city. Besides, this represents not only the value of my skills, but also the substantial risk I'm taking in forging legal documents for you. There's serious consequences for this sort of thing, you know?
He is telling the truth about people vanishing.
Okay. Let's try to barter.
I don't have much money to spare, and you don't look like you have many customers. Drop the price to 10 and I'll pay you.
No, I don't, so I need to make each one count. 25.
Oh, wow. Fine deal.
Fine. We have a deal.
Okay, the game's like, listen, you have to advance. You suck at rolling. We all know that. Just give it... Let me use my real-life D20. I rolled a 2. Okay, well, the game has it right.
Good. Now, I can't make this pass from nothing, and I sold my last copy a week ago, so you'll need to find one of your own that I can modify. Look at those farmhouses, though. The families there were either taken or left in a hurry. There might have one or two lying around. Bring back a copy, plus payment, and I'll get to work.
So he wants us to break and enter, bring him legal documents for him to forge, get ourselves into more trouble, and we are still paying him 25 gold? Seems like a great deal.
Be careful, though. The people are gone, but I've heard some rustling around there and other strange sounds. Never seen anything, but gives me the creeps. And I think I saw someone go into one of those houses, maybe to stay the night, but I never saw them come out.
Okay, so I tried to leave.
Just missed them now. Good luck!
And the game made me come back.
Of course, we have to do the legwork.
We? I'm the one doing all the work. You're just along for the ride.
I will contribute as best I can. My advice by itself could prove invaluable.
One of these scarecrows is for real.
If you ever give it.
Here. All right. Any passes in here? Oh, there's a respawn. Okay. No, we can't blow up the house. That didn't do anything. Cool. Nothing in there.
What is this thing?
Some sort of construct, it would seem.
Told you.
I presume that it is guarding this house, unless someone left it with more malicious intentions.
Thanks, but that advice isn't helping me to kill it.
Just tear it apart. If it cannot hold itself together, it is no threat. To think you needed my help to figure even that out.
Easy? Easiest fight of my life. This is like playing League of Legends. Oh! Ah! I spoke too soon, chat. It heard me. It heard me. It heard me brag. Run! Got it. Never mind. Never had a doubt. I was always very safe. Okay. Into the house we go. More beds. Okay, none of these are it, I guess. Anything up here? Is that a chest? That's a barrel. Nope. Nothing in here either. How do I climb down? Oh, I just let go. Okay, cool. Nope, nothing in here. Can I break stuff? I'm not seeing any documents in here, so I'm probably just in the wrong place. Alright, let's get out of this house. Of course, the exit is right here. Oh, there's another one. Did they just respawn forever? Dude, please. Yes, it's only on the Minecraft Marketplace. That's right. And it was 12 bucks. So somebody said it, they called it the Bedrock Edition. I get up there? Is there an entrance through here? No. I must be missing something. Oh, stairs up. Here, I missed this earlier. Can't open the drawers. Nope. Nope. Chad, are you seeing something obvious that I'm just like outright missing here? This is the fun part of the game where we look around for an hour to find the one pixel that we need. Oh, there's another bad guy. The music's back. How did he hit me?
Finally!
Ah, that's it.
What were those things doing on a farm?
Okay, I just need to clear them all.
I don't think seagulls justify that level of protection.
No, perhaps they wandered here. Rogue constructs are not unheard of. Still, you might learn something if you look around. Then again, what have scarecrows to do with our mission?
Not much, I guess.
Katra, I'm going to try something. Do not be alarmed if things start to look different.
Wait, what? Whoa. Okay, what?
I said not to be alarmed. I was uncertain if I could do this while in your body, but my intimate connection to the material plane allows me certain privileges of perception when...
Okay. She just...
Plain speak, please.
Of course. In essence, I can see some elements of magic, how enchantments work, their origin or nature, what they draw power from. It depends on the situation, but you get the gist of it.
Cool.
Perhaps this will help on occasion, though I must admit that it is somewhat...
The stake that was holding the scarecrow upright is uninteresting, but the hole where it was seems to have been disturbed relatively recently. This was only put in a week ago, if that.
What would that kind of magic be doing here?
I cannot say. Some people draw power from such places. Sometimes creatures from there also escape into the world, either through a summoning gone wrong or random circumstance. We have too little information to judge by. Still, this is worrisome. Be careful, lest a Goristro catch you by surprise and turn you into a snack.
We're gonna face a Goristro at level 1.
The stake that was holding the scarecrow up...
Okay, so... Was I meant to still be looking at the scarecrow when he said all this stuff? Because I definitely left. So it's at investigate the farm, right? Is this the farm? Alright, I guess it's not in here. Whatever it is we're looking for. Is this the farm here? Maybe? Nope. Ah, here, okay. There we go. Oh. I guess I'll take 2 and a gold coin. And then we're going to leave those rotten onions here, because what are we going to do?
Folded and then stuffed haphazardly among a pile of now rotting onions, you find a piece of parchment marked with an official-looking seal and titled Evidence of Residence in the Candlekeep Territories. A bit wordy and a bit more aromatic than you'd like, but it should do the trick.
Cool.
Good. Now return to that individual Scratch. Let us hope that he is adequate to the task.
Hope or not, we don't have many other options to resort to, Vair.
Why must you insist on calling me that?
It's what everyone in the village called you. It's easier than saying your full name.
Be glad that I am a magnanimous and forgiving dragon, else I would be inclined to start tearing up your mind again.
Don't worry, you're already a big enough headache as it is.
Okay, so it's very guided right now, right?
Ah, is that a bit of legal documentation I see there? And smell? Okay, well, you work with what you've got, right? Give me a bit to scrape off and refinish the important parts, then I'll start with colour matching, then confirming the handwriting, and your eyes are glazing over. Just give me the goods and wait a bit.
That is also the noises I make when I work.
Here you go. Certification that you absolutely belong to the area and can come and go as you like. Just don't let any wizards near it. They get curious. They've probably got spells or something that can sniff out a forgery. Otherwise, though, no one will ever be the wiser. Enjoy the castle!
So wait, we're going into a wizard's den, and you're telling me don't go near wizards? Also, we're a wizard? I wonder what would have happened if I had gone to the guards and just tried to enter without talking to this guy. Okay. Hello. That's me. I'm a local resident.
Papers, please.
Here's my residence certificate.
The guard glances at the paper, noting the seal and the signatures, but does not peer too closely. Watching him scrunch up his nose, the cursory inspection might have to do with not wanting to put his face too close to the smell of rancid onions.
Seems legit.
All right. Everything looks fine. Head on in. Just keep an eye out for any strange activity.
We're the strange activity, sucker. Woohoo!
Passing through the city walls, you are dumped into a large, open square that seems to double as a marketplace. It is not exactly brimming with life, but considering how you've lived nearly all of your life in a small village, the number of people in one place is staggering, and the activity threatens to be overwhelming.
Good. That was tedious, but we made it. Now the next part could be problematic. Only the avowed and certain others are allowed into the inner ward through the emerald door on the far side of this courtyard. Talk to the keeper there and determine what is required to get in and speak with one of the experts.
Okay, but this is... How do I shop? How do I know what this is? Do I just blindly buy it? What about this over here? Some new gear, some new wizard gear. Let's go. Are you a merchant, please, sir? Hello, merchant. I'd like to merchandise with you. Hi. Will you let me buy stuff? Okay, so I have to randomly just hope that this is better. Let's take a look. No, that's not the right button. It's this one. Oops. Cancel. Oh, okay, there we go. Wait, how do I... Nope. Oh, see, here are my stats. +0. So if I exit this, and I want to buy this... Wool boots, a pair of boots with a soft thread. Okay, so they give you the stats here. +1 dex, +1 int. That's nice. How about this? These pants aren't made for a wizard, but they'd look durable and effective. So +1 charisma, +1 int. Conducts magical energy better than an average garment. Alright, they're all 25. So to get them each is $100 for the whole set, which we do have. How about this staff? Apprentice staff. The wooden staff for a mage in training, cut from a gnarled tree. Strength, con, and int. So for 50, we get 4 stats. For 35, we get 2. So it's what? I can do math. So it's 12.5 per stat. So this is cheaper than paying. So this is the better value on this thing. So let's buy this to start. And then to equip it. So even in Minecraft D&D, you gotta do math. Oh, it automatically equips it. Neat! And I think we probably should buy the rest of the gear, right? What is this? Healing potion. Cancel. Regeneration potion. Health over time. Strength potion, which we don't need. Confidence potion increases your charisma. And this is the potion we found. Oh no, speed potion. Okay. Let's buy this stuff. I want more Int if I can help it. Dex and int. Int charisma. Con and int. And con and int. So I want the charisma pants for sure. I want the boots. And one of these. Let's just get the hat. And now I'm broke. I'm assuming it automatically equips this, right? Yes. Hey, that's us. We look dope. Nice. Alright, let's go to... Where do we need to go? We needed to talk to the guard about what it takes to go in. Oh yeah, our attack's a bit faster for sure.
What business have you here, child?
I need a scholar.
I wish to speak with one of the researchers.
You and everyone else. Do you have an appointment or a letter of introduction?
What if I told you that I am sharing this body with the soul of a dragon that had their body abducted by cultists, and that we are looking for a way to bring him back to his original form?
Seems like a reasonable thing to say.
Ugh, not another one of these. There's always some vagrant spouting about being cursed or needing to find evidence of their royal lineage or some other such nonsense. If you truly believe that dragon business, then you do not need a scholar's help. You need a doctor so that they can check your head.
Gotta say, you're a rather rude and unpleasant person. I'll be looking for more friendly company now. Maybe in the nearest pig pen or among the rats.
Very well. I'm glad to see that you have acknowledged where you belong.
Wow. You're kind of a jerk, dude. So you won't talk to me anymore.
This is unacceptable. We must find someone to assist us, and soon. I can only imagine what those monsters are doing with my body, and already I chafe at being confined to yours.
Wow, thanks. Well, do you happen to know where we could find a rare or unique book?
No. Distasteful as this may be, we might have to find another dubiously legal way around this problem. Actually, I remember passing a sewer grate earlier. If there are sewers for this outer area, then they surely have some.
So, you want me to break into a sewer, sneak through Ogma knows what kind of filth, and then break into the inner ward to, what? Kidnap or threaten a scholar into helping us?
Seems like a good plan.
Presumably, we would be able to find someone more reasonable, or at least amenable to our request. However, we cannot do that from out here. The sewers are our only option right now.
You only say this because you won't have to smell what I do.
Actually, I will. You think I only see through your eyes? Child, I am bound to experience everything that you do. Believe me, sharing in your bodily functions these past weeks has been far from enjoyable.
That's creepy and gross and weird.
Ew. Okay, point taken. Sewers it is then, I guess?
Alright, where is the entrance to these sewers? I didn't see any particularly sewery entrance, but we'll see. In the oh, this is it. You mean the big entrance over here that says please come into my sewers? This looks like it. Is this the entrance to this building? What is this room? What purpose do you serve, room? What in God's name is that about? Okay. How do I get in there? What are these tiny rooms for? Alright. Am I missing something? Probably. Was it out here? No, it's definitely in here. Said it's this in the inner courtyard, which is this place. Side of the middle fence? I didn't see a break in the... Let me go back in. Ah! You're a genius. I'm gonna struggle with this game, aren't I? Alright, cool.
This is what living in a city means? How can one place produce so much filth?
You sounded as if you knew what you were getting into.
I thought I did. Didn't think it'd be this plentiful.
The byproduct of civilization. People are messy.
Ew, we're in poop.
Fire? Are you okay?
Do not call me that. It's strange. Even without a body or the need to breathe, I feel a tightness in my chest. Lightheadedness. I think that it would be best to spend as little time in here as possible.
Huh? What did you...
Please, hurry through this place.
Wait, you don't sound so...
We need to move quickly. You are wasting time.
Something is definitely wrong. Are you hurt? In danger?
No. Now move.
All right, let's make this...
Oh, it said there's a gelatinous cube here. 100%, right?
That is the right direction, and it seems to no longer be sewers beyond this point. These are probably the tunnels running beneath the inner ward I have heard of. Catacombs, vaults, labs. Much of the work and knowledge of the Avowed is down here, it seems. Unfortunately, there is a ward on the door. You will need to find a key, unless you wish to be fried.
No, I don't.
Ooh. Whoa. Nice. I don't think I need the gold in here. So I'm gonna put a healing potion there. I'm gonna move magic missile here. Playing dark and darker now. Okay, this goes there. This can go here. Regen potion, magic potion, confidence potion. There we go. Better. %. There's got to be a gelatinous ooze in this area.
Wait, look at that. On the ground.
There's nothing on the ground.
Precisely.
Called it.
Helpful.
Called it.
The rest of this place is a riot of grime and muck, child, yet this path is almost spotless.
That is so on the nose.
I would be willing to bet half of my entire hoard that a gelatinous cube has come this way.
A what now?
An oozing monster that inhabits places like this. Some people and more intelligent creatures keep them as witless guardians and janitors. The things absorb and dissolve any animal or plant material they touch as a way of eating. They cannot dissolve metals and other non-living things, though, so they can carry the equipment and goods of whomever they have eaten for some time.
Whomever? As in people?
Of course. Do not be dense, child. Now follow this trail. You might find something interesting floating in the cube's body. Just be careful, though, as they can be transparent and thus easy to overlook.
Okay, so spam magic missile. Got it. Let's just, like, check.
There, look. The thing has a key inside of it. It must have eaten a maintenance worker or one of the Avowed. That might get us out of the sewers and into the cleaner part we saw earlier.
Oh.
Just don't let the creature suck you up. Please?
That was really straightforward.
Yes, it looks as if an enchantment quite similar to the one on the locked door is embedded in this key. It should work to get us through.
And what if it sets off the trap?
Then you had best hope that the mage who put it there set it more as a deterrent rather than a defense.
Okay.
Okay, just going to open the door. The magically trapped door stuffed with potentially lethal lightning. Right, okay.
Oh. Any more gelatinous oozes?
And still alive. Right, well, that's good.
This is gonna come alive, right?
Oh, be not so dramatic. You could find much worse before we are done here. I have heard tell that there are guardians and occasional escaped experiments down here, though that may just be rumor.
Wow, thanks. The possibility of even greater danger certainly sets my mind at ease. Thanks, Fire.
Stop calling me that.
By the end of the adventure, he's gonna ask to be called that, right? You can call me Vair. And that's it. That's gonna be like the last line of the thing. Okay, these guys are gonna come to life at some point, no? This is really moody and spooky. I wonder if there are any other Minecraft mods like this. Like, it seems very railroady, like there's stuff to just do. But the maps are great. Ooh, treasure. Mimic? Called it. Dude, absolutely called it. You saw that, right? Okay, we can tell you're a mimic. Why can't I hit it? Hello?
What?
Get back!
Whoa!
Why can't I even hit it? There we go. Okay, I had to wake up, apparently. Ah! Okay, cool.
Good job. That creature was known as...
A mimic. Yeah, I've heard of those things. Didn't expect it to be so... slimy, though. Why did it have a key inside of it, though? Did it eat someone like the cube did?
Probably not. Otherwise, we would have seen some more gruesome evidence of the meal. No, some people feed mimics various items that they need to hide or protect.
Is this the way?
If you know how to handle one of these things, they can be rather convenient guardians. As long as you keep them fed, that is.
Yeah, I can imagine the alternative.
Is this the key? Oh, it is. Okay, so they need to let you finish the text before... Oh. I missed, dude. I missed. The range of the attacks is really not clear. Alright, we got it. But we did it. Okay, and then we regenerate over time. Come on, come on, come on. Cooldown's taking forever. Got him. Alright, cool. We're rich, chat. Oh, there's another one. There's a pile of them. Okay, we do decent damage. That bear up. Alright, nice moves. Okay. These guys are less scary than the regular zombies in the game. Or the baby zombies. God, I hate baby zombies. Okay, there's like a spell book. Alright, is this not a rare book we can take? What's up, Wispy? How's there no music? Hang on. There should be music down here, right? I don't think I enabled or I turned off streamer mode, yeah? So we should be getting the music. Oh no, it's enabled. That's why. It's like it's missing something. Oh, another gelatinous cube. Oh, I missed. Got him. Nice. What is this? What is that? Is that a thing? Ah, mimic! Ah, scary! I got greedy, chat. I got greedy. And I just ran for it. Punished. Deserved. Okay. Dude, there's so many monsters. gameplay. Is that the... I want to finish exploring the ground, though. More bad guys over here? No. Okay. Are we out of the catacombs? I expect a boss at this point, right? We're gonna face our first boss of the game. Are those kobolds? What's happening over there? Oops. Run! I've got fireball, therefore I'm good. Alright, I think those are kobolds that we just killed. It doesn't really tell me. Okay. Any loot over here? Nope. Where the heck did you come from, my man? And I bet you regret it. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, I suck. Okay, got him. I should come back soon. Nice crit, nat 20. Let's go. Okay, we're making progress. There's got to be more of these guys, right? Oh, dude, where are they coming from? Are they respawning? Okay. Alright. At least we'll have made some decent amount of money. Oh, I missed. Okay. Is that all of them? Oh. I did say we're probably going to face the boss down here, right? This looks like some evil altar. Dead. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Look at all these headshots, though. Okay, nice. Any more? Okay, I think that's all of them. Alright. Is that not a rare book that we need? Guess not. Okay. Oh, didn't expect this guy to come too. Oh, what is that? Displacer beast. Oh, snap. It was the boss I was telling you we were gonna see, for sure. Ouch. Is it dead? Nope. Oh, there's two of them. It's actually displacing. Got him. Did get dumpstered. Nice. there a chest over here? Is there something that it was protecting or guarding? No. Alright. We're still looking for the way out of the catacombs. What's up, robot dude? Let's put up oh, there's another gelatinous cube over there. Oh wow, that completely whiffed for whatever reason. Nice, a bunch of crits. So none of these books are particularly rare. I guess that's why they're in the catacombs. Another gelatinous cube. Pile of money. And is this our exit? I've made a mistake. Climb! Can I shoot from up here? Yes, I can. Hello. I would like to kill all of you without getting killed. Thank you. The magic missile doesn't seem to go that far. That's fine. The fireball, however, does a good job of clearing the space. Is this guy blocking magic missile? Like, what's happening? What just hit me? Maybe it was just a delayed hit. That's it. It is. Another mimic. I see you moving, mimic. You're fooling nobody. Okay, cool. Alright. Are we out of the catacombs yet? Yeah,
well, unfortunately, it seems that this ensorcelled armor is tied to the exit.
Animated armor time.
Unless you have a powerful dispelling magic at your disposal that you have neglected to mention, you will have to defeat this thing to undo the seal over the door.
To undo the
You're saying
seal.
I have to fight a piece of armor with no obvious weaknesses, or even a person inside to take out? Let me guess, I have to just beat it into a useless hunk of metal, kind of like I did the scarecrows?
Precisely.
I'm really starting to hate constructs.
No? Is it not awake yet? There we go. Okay. Ouch! Oh wow, it's surprisingly fast for a honking piece of metal, dude. Run! Where is it? There.
Finally! This better be worth all the trouble we've gone to, Vair. How are we going to get someone to help us, though? We're breaking in.
Let us consider that later. First, we need to get out of these tunnels.
Done.
Someone might have heard the battle or noticed that the enchantment on the door is broken. We can determine our course once we are safely hidden within the inner ward.
Okay, we can't go till he's done talking. There we go. Thank you. Increase the rate of speed. It's just that when he's not done talking, the game doesn't let you go through. It's very picky. Do I have any points to level up? No, still not. Okay. It's like I recorded this voice line and you're gonna hear it. No rushing through.
Oh,
Right.
nice place. Thank you. Unfortunately for you, chances are that you will only see it as you are taken away to a prison cell.
Oh.
Get us out of here. We cannot be imprisoned. Not in a cell. Fight. Run. Do something.
I'm trying. The game
Are
will
you
let me.
joking? There's so many of them. We'll be
Yeah.
torn to shreds if we resist.
I fireballed
While
like
we would
8 times.
normally have prevented you from coming this far, Sage Thesserai has taken an interest in you. Now you are to attend him personally.
Whatever you do, do not allow them to incarcerate us. Do not give them a reason.
Who's Tesseract?
Who is Sage Thesserai?
Seriously, you broke into here without even knowing who the people in charge are. Not a very wise burglar, are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am a captain within the Avowed City Guard, and probably the person to lock your cell door behind you. That is all you need know.
Why take me?
What does this Thesserai person want?
Sage Thesserai said that they found you curious, but did not elaborate.
Okay, I'll go.
He is waiting for you in Exaltation, the Keep. Consider this an honor, as few of those outside of the Avowed are allowed entry to our home. You are to head directly to the Great Library. Do not attempt to deviate from the main path.
Like your
we
armor.
will be watching you.
Okay. Oh, what's this? Can I take that, sir? May I take this potion, please? Are you using it? I like your shirt. No? You're playing hard to get? Alright, fine. You're so rude. Oh, you have a tail. Did you know? How much money do we have now? Because we killed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we got money. We're rich! Dude, we are crazy rich. So where's the entrance? That up there? Oh, okay, so the game actually like physically blocks you from wandering in the area. I mean, they did say they were watching us, I suppose. Can I go this way? No, also blocked. Dude, can you put your spear down? You're making me uncomfortable. Rude. You look like an idiot. Alright, let's go up this way. I mean, the map makers of this extension or expansion or whatever, this DLC pack did a really good job. It looks very cool. Can I break the bounds of what they want me to do and jump off here? No, I cannot. Okay, cool. Everybody's so angry with their pointy bits.
That is far enough.
Joke.
Poof! I am here. What are your other 2 wishes?
Wishes? I don't, Good one.
What now?
What happens to me now?
Do not attempt to resist the spell. If you resist, then we will have to detain you and try again until you cooperate. Lots of extra bother.
Is there no consent in this game? Do people just, like, cast spells on you willy-nilly?
As the spell activates, you feel something press against your mind, and on some level you know that it is trying to pry away your ability to lie.
I've never lied in my life.
The intrusion is sudden, and sets your teeth on edge, and your first reaction is to resist.
Is this okay, people just mucking around in your mind?
However, considering where you are and the promise of a jail cell, or worse if you do not cooperate, you relax and allow the spell to take hold.
Okay. Alright, if you say so. I suppose we will do that.
Good. Now let's get the boring stuff over with. Do you intend to harm anyone in this city, be it specifically in terms of property or any other way that includes, but is not limited to, theft, spying, or harassment?
No.
No, I do not.
Good. Next, why did you sneak into the inner ward?
Let's just, blunt honesty.
I found a group of scary people in the mountains talking to a dragon who was living there, and then...
well, that, certainly speeds things up.
Okay.
How about while we've got this handy zone of truth working, you just tell me everything you can about how this dragon came to inhabit you, and we work from there.
Are we falling asleep? Why is our screen going black?
Well, hopefully they will be able to use what you told us to find out more about this group that you encountered and the monsters accompanying them.
It says like Fade to Black. We don't need to go over the whole explanation again.
In the meanwhile, we need to discuss whether or not Candlekeep will assist you in your predicament.
Whether or... How could they refuse us? Tell him that Endandravayer demands their aid. It is only fitting that they should restore me to my rightful form.
Endandravayer says that he demands your help. That it's only right that you put him back in his body.
Does he now? Well, I don't see as he is in any position to be making demands, much less determining wrong and right.
I am a golden dragon.
I am a golden
My very nature is to know right from wrong. Tell him not to question me.
Do not question
He
me.
says that he knows right and wrong better than you do.
Does he? Well, I may not be an expert on dragons, but I am a fan of them and have heard his name before. I cannot say that it has been treated with much reverence or gratitude, as Endandravayer has a reputation for isolating himself and neglecting to help those in need, even if they ask for his aid. Seems to me that we neither owe him anything nor that we can trust his moral judgment, much less treat his decisions as lawful righteous commands.
Oh, wow. Good job, Thesserai. Saying it like it is.
What do you mean? Are you turning us away? Why bother looking into the people that attacked Vair then?
Vair? Funny. I figured he would be too proud to accept the nickname everyone calls him.
Everyone calls me that?
But no, I am not turning you away, at least not yet.
Is there a way we can convince you to help?
Well, yes, I happen to have something in mind. You see, there is a clock tower nearby where a colleague of mine named Adro lives. However, no one has heard from him in some time.
Okay.
Since there have been reports of monsters going in and out as they please, it is probably safe to assume that Adro is now dead. Sad as that is, the old codger had a valuable book in his collection.
Nice. We don't need to care or check on our friends. Just go get the stuff that we liked about them. Their stuff.
I want you to clear out the vermin, and if Wizard Adro is imprisoned or injured, help him. If he is missing or dead, then find and take the book. You do this, and we'll call it even as far as your crimes go.
Nice. Okay. So we have actually, what I should do for this particular game. Sorry, I just realized I just looked at... I'm not looking at my camera at all. I should probably be down here, right? To get away from, like, the text options. What a nerd. Alright, cool. I'll do it.
Excellent. Well, in that case, I am looking forward to hearing from you once you have concluded your investigation. Until then, try not to die.
Okay. Let's go. Can we muck around the library? Nope. It's like invisible walls everywhere, dude. I'm just looking around. Are there stairs going down? How do people get down? Did they just jump down the tower? Like what? How do you get down there? People just throw themselves from the top rope and hope for the best. Alright, cool. No stairs. We at the Library of Candlekeep have love books. Okay, we're gonna take your money. And an invincibility potion. Don't mind me. Don't mind if I do. Cool. Neat. Nice. And we need to go find... Am I going the wrong way? Did I instantly go the wrong way? I did, didn't I? This way. Is there another exit this way? There is not. This is where I just found the chest, right? Yeah, okay, so I have to go back through the front and then around. So it's not exactly like a traditional Minecraft game, right? There's no mining, there's no crafting. At all, so far. I really would want to be able to build my own stuff in here, you know? My own quests, my own things. I wonder if there's a way to take the mods or the pack or whatever this is and apply it to a regular world. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will hack it soon enough and let us do just that, right? This is very linear. Thank you for the follow, Cryptid Gypsy. This is incredibly linear so far. There's like really no options. It's just go do this quest, go do that, kill this, kill that, which is fine. Like I'm sure they have to start somewhere. We're back where we were, and I'm missing the chess piece, I think is the only piece I'm missing, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's get the chess piece. Which is this guy. Neat. Alright, we've got every piece of armor, and there's our quest giver. So
I have been instructed to allow you to and from the inner ward as you please. But if you step out of line again, I will arrest you.
I'm actively shooting you in the face.
Enjoy the sights.
I'm actively trying to harm you.
Pleasant woman.
I don't know. I figure you two would get along handsomely.
Okay, apparently the game doesn't care.
I understand that was supposed to be a joke, but even so, I fail to see the similarities.
Yeah, you would.
Hi.
Need a lift?
Need a lift? This guy sounds like the guy from what's his name? From Villa Dirt League. Good day for fishing, ain't it? Give me a second. I'll be right back. 1 second. Oops. Kids just got home from school and they're excited. I'm going to play for a little bit more and then I'm going to set up the server for them to play with me. And then we'll probably end up, for another hour or so. Yeah, I mean, listen, you got to shoot him. Why is
Need a lift?
Why am I not able to go anywhere? Where's the quest? Do I need to go there on foot? I guess. So he's not giving me a lift. Apparently. Horses. Ooh. Can I tame them? Oh, yes, I can. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's a bad guy. Got him. I protected your horse. I shall call you Steve.
Not these things again.
Oh, I can shoot from the back of the horse? Yeah, this is better than Zelda. Run! Ah! Why am I shooting in this other random direction where I'm not looking? Okay. Get him! What in God's name was that, dude? Okay, to say it's a little bit buggy, maybe a bit of an understatement, but that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna dismount.
Why were they here too?
If I were to hazard a guess, they are guarding the path to the tower.
You think the person who put some in the farmers' fields also left these ones here?
It is possible. We will discover more at the tower.
Peanut? Fine. It is Peanut. Now I can't get... Maybe that's what it is. Oh, now I have to dismount. Okay. I guess this is the way? Oh. Danger! Alright, horse. Go eat the horse, dude. Leave me alone. Was that just an angry beaver? Why are we killing Canadians? Okay. This way. Alright, we're still going the right way, I think. This is cool. Beautiful scenery. Bad guy that we're gonna murder. Nobody wants to talk to us. Maybe it's because we murder everyone. Like at some point you're a goblin, you realize, hey, this guy's blowing people up with like his hand cannon. No spell slots, just fireballs for days. Maybe you're not the guy who's gonna kill me. Maybe surrender? Talk to me? No, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, it just came out earlier today. I mean, they've done so... Are these dragonlings? What is this? Devils. Imps. Ah, these are little imps. Oh, he went invisible. Okay, but magic missile never misses. Joke's on you, buddy. Find the book in Ardo's tower. Okay. Is this his tower? No, this is a mine of some kind. I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way, apparently. The marker is over there. You're doing subject math and it's asking you a biology question? Well, you know. It's all sciences, right? So it's obviously fine. Hello? Can I do damage? The answer is no, apparently. Alright, am I in the wrong level area here? Shield. Okay, magic missile, I said never misses, except when it misses 100% of the time. That's fine. Let's get more money. I know there's a little imp here. There we go. I heard you. Can you stop hitting me, please? Oh wow, I missed with my fireball. That's pretty embarrassing. And they're all really clumped. Let's try to get a big hit. Oh wow, they respawn too. So am I, every time I step away they respawn? Is that what's happening right now? Is that why I'm making no progress? Yes it is. Alright, cool, good to know. So you actually just have like face tank and stuff? Yoink. Get wrecked. There's one more. Okay. Basically the greatest D&D player of all time right now.
That must be it.
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
A bit grandiose, but still quite appealing.
So at the beginning of the game, it gave us options about what we could be. And it gave us 4 options. Paladin, Rogue...
There! I see the monsters. Get this over with.
Wait, did you hear that? Well, I mean, I know you heard it because I heard it, but whether you... It's those things again from my cavern.
The goblins and red things are clearly set against the pale creatures. From what little you saw, it seems as if they were caught getting too close to the monsters waiting around the tower's base.
Let's watch them tear each other apart. No sense getting caught in the middle.
And it gave us the option of Paladin, Fighter, Wizard, and Rogue. And chat picked Wizard. Yo, we said let them fight. Why are we getting involved? Okay. So by let them fight, we meant let's get involved immediately. Alright, cool. Got it. So yeah, I'll show you the Ooh, are we drunk? Are we poisoned? What's happening? Let me show you the inventory system again, for those of you who are new, who are just joining us for a little bit. So you get a quest log of where you need to go and what you need to do. We then have weapons. There are 5 maybe more levels of weapons, as far as I could tell. Then there are armor sets. We have level 2 armor sets, and each armor has like stats. And then our stats, so it's a little bit different than traditional D&D. There's strength, which allows you to deal damage with like your equipment, I guess. Dex is how fast you attack. Con is how much damage you take when you get hit. Int is how fast your spells go on off cooldown. Wisdom is for like generally insight and stuff. And then charisma is how often you get crits. And we have a charisma of -3, so we don't get crits very much. Which means in D&D terms we have a charisma of what, 6? Yeah, that sounds about right. There you go. This way. Yeah, and I decided to let them kill themselves, but they attacked me, so I was just like, alright. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, in here. Okay, yeah, I moved past the gates, which I'm not meant to do.
Wait. Remember the catacombs. We must...
Can you see anything with your magic sight?
Yes, but I cannot make out the details from here. Nor am I terribly versed in wizardly magics. The spell on the door to the catacombs was heavy-handed and obvious. These enchantments are more subtle.
Okay.
I can point out general paths and principles, however, it may take the two of us to puzzle them out completely.
Well, we have plus a lot to our investigation. Let's try that.
The magics placed on this door turn out to be easier to understand than either you or Vair had anticipated, and you disarm them.
We have plus 12 to our magic roll. Okay, that seems excessive.
Either Wizard Adro does not care enough to make better defenses, or he did not put them here. Considering that the door seems fairly new, the latter seems more likely.
I must say those were rather puny defenses as far as wizards' homes go. I'm increasingly inclined to think that someone else has taken residence here.
Stop! Leave or we kill you!
Between the goblin's twisted face and being distracted by the various sharp objects pointed at you, it is a bit difficult for you to get a read on these creatures.
Let's try to persuade them. Maybe we get a nat 20.
Whatever it is that keeps you here, whatever man or monster holds you, I can promise that I will fight and defeat them. If you leave me and flee this tower, I will...
The goblin leader shakes his head without...
No, you too weak! Better fight you than be hunted by it!
Oh, there's more. They're just behind me. Okay. Half the time that melee attack doesn't quite hit. Alright, there are more of them, I assume. I need the, what do I need from here? The book, right? I need to see if Ardo's still alive, and then I need to find the book. Is this it? Nope, we didn't pick it up, so... Oh no, we did. Okay. I can see if the wizard's still alive though, right? Because the he's presumed dead. So what monster are we likely to meet in here? An Illithid? I don't know. A Nothic maybe? Okay, there's the stairs going up, but I just want to see if there's anything else here. No. Okay, let's go upstairs. Right here. Cool, cool, cool. No, can't take that. Okay. Ah, bad guys. What is ninjas?
Excellent work, brothers and sisters. This wayward lamb will be a worthy offering to our Lord and Savior.
Break us out of here, Katra, now!
Nice try, kid. But this trap was designed to
Nice
keep
try,
creatures
kid.
far more dangerous than you contained.
Okay.
No! You shall not be caged! You filthy worms, let us out.
After a few moments of analyzing their clothing, something clicks. These people have neither bound the imps you found in and around the tower, nor are they simply borrowing power from creatures of the lower planes. They worship those creatures.
What are you doing in this tower? What happened to the wizard who
So that
lived
actually
here?
doesn't actually give us any useful information. The options don't change.
Why do the people we capture always think they're going to get answers from us?
After a few moments of analyzing
it's
their
a
clothing,
loop.
something clicks. These people have neither bound the...
Where's
What are you doing
Ardo?
in this tower?
Sorry, it's the same
Why
text.
do the
You can keep
people we
repeating the
capture
loop.
always think they're going to get answers from us? What's the point of telling you anything? You will die soon, and it is more entertaining and safer to watch you squirm in ignorance.
What are you going to do with me?
Why, sacrifice you. Tempting as it might be to try and...
Katra, you have to kill them. Maybe
Jesus,
you can
that's dark.
break through the floor, or perhaps try the wall again, or do something to force them into lowering the barrier, or...
Bayer, I need you to focus. I need you to help us get out. Do you think you could see or find anything useful in this barrier? Maybe a way to dispel it.
I don't...
And for a gold dragon, this guy's kind of a boob.
There are channels in this barrier that the magic has to flow through. I think that if you touch that glowing point on the wall, you can redirect the magical current to wherever you step. If you pull the current to every part of the barrier, I think it will disrupt the entire working and cause it to collapse. Oh, I'm sorry. It's quite difficult to think and maintain the sight for more than a moment at a time.
Here?
Please hurry.
And then, okay, what am I missing here? I start here, and then I run over there, right? Oh, it says Squid Games thing.
Ah, that hurts.
Why is it not working?
Bayer, can you help me out a bit? A hint or
I understand.
something?
I'm an idiot.
I'm helping as best I can. Let me focus.
Look at them scurrying about in there.
Okay,
like
I
a
get it.
mouse
I get
caught
it.
in a
I thought it was
Things
like
have been going rather well.
you have to take the.
Perhaps if
way
I
out of
continue to
this
perform
one,
so well,
burning.
our Lord will choose me as the
So if
next
I go
host
this
for his
way-
king. Or perhaps they will even inhabit me themselves once their current vessel dies.
I go this.
You are
then,
not
yeah,
so
this way,
special,
right?
powerful, or talented to merit such an honor. It will go to someone more worthy.
Like yourself? I think not.
Perhaps it is not such a desirable honor in the first...
Nice. Okay, we got it.
What happened? The prisoner!
Kill them! Kill them before they flee!
Do not even think about fleeing. Eradicate these scum. Destroy them for daring to imprison us.
Okay. Got it. Oof. Oof.
Hey,
Oof.
are you feeling all right? You got pretty worked up when we were trapped, and I've been pretty quiet ever since.
I am fine.
Okay.
Okay then.
All right. Let's see if the wizard's up here. Nice. That's a cool little trap. I'm gonna use that in my next D&D game. I'm gonna give him a trap, a tile where they have to step on everything. In fact, I'm gonna do it for Dragonlance tomorrow. Don't tell the players I stole it from D&D Minecraft. They don't need to know where I got it from. I usually do the other one where like you have to find sort of like the Squid Game thing, but not stepping on every tile. I like that. I've never done that trap before, or that puzzle. And I'm sure I can find one that's like really, really hard. Maybe they'll enjoy it, maybe they won't. We'll figure it out.
As you enter this room, you find the door across from you, the only way forward, shrouded in a magical barrier. In the center of the room sits a filled goblet on a pedestal. High above the door shines a crystal that is jammed into a crack between the stones. With Vair's help, you can see that the crystal, goblet, and barrier are linked.
Okay.
Even from where you stand, you can see that the crystal has a series of wards around it, not to mention that even reaching the thing would prove a challenge. Written before the goblet on the pedestal is a note that says, "An act of faith and proof of fealty to our Lord. Drink and embrace the shadow of death to demonstrate your devotion."
No, thank you.
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that drinking the goblet's contents will either allow you to pass through it or temporarily lower the defense. Judging by that note, however, I would guess that whatever is in that drink would not be good for your
So even if I
health.
roll a nat 1, it doesn't matter. I have plus 12 to my intelligence checks.
Whatever is in this liquid will certainly hurt you if you ingest it. It will not kill you, but depending on your tolerance for nausea, you may wish it had. You can also tell that the goblet refills as soon as it is emptied. The walls are fairly sheer, but if you get up there, you might be able to disarm the crystal embedded in the wall. Sliding your fingers
Nice.
into unlikely crevices and supporting yourself on tiny protrusions in the stone, you manage to pull yourself up next to the warded crystal that powers both the barrier and the enchanted goblet.
Just don't roll a 2 or 1.
You alter and scratch out key parts of the enchantment that the crystal powers. After a moment, the light emanating from it sputters and dies out, as does the barrier blocking the door.
Are you sure you're ready to face whoever is behind that door? This is the last room in the tower, and considering that we have not encountered them yet, it is probably where this lord we have heard so much about is waiting.
So, this is the boss fight. Ooh, that looks cool. Chat, we ready? Let's do it. More than one option? Yeah, but... Ooh! What is this called? An iron juggernaut or whatever they're called?
You should not have come here. You certainly made a mess of things, and now our lord is upset.
Yes, though it has been entertaining to watch you struggle and claw your way here one step at a time. You've caused enough damage. Besides, I am bored.
It's really hard to hear what they have to say.
Sacrifices are all well and good. I enjoy brutalizing my victims far too much to ignore what hapless fools wander right through my door. Oh, suffer!
Oh. Let's drink a regeneration potion just to have it. How do I drink it? I don't know, I'm trying. Okay. I'm getting pushed into the wall. How do I consume? Oh, it got stuck in the wall. We'll take it. Uh-oh. How do I use the item? How is it not right click? I feel dumb. I don't know how to use my items. That's what I did. I have it selected. I'm right-clicking. Nothing's happening. It's selected. Maybe left-click? No. Right-click? No.
There, the Planeswalker's Guide. That is the book that Sage Thesserai sent us to retrieve.
Was this it? That's not it. Is this it? Where is this the book? Oh,
now,
it is right
what to
clicking.
do about this one? They seem rather powerful, but perhaps Thesserai and the other sages would prefer to keep them for questioning.
What have you done? You've doomed us all. Do you even know what is coming? You've destroyed our only hope at a safe haven against...
Against what?
Ah!
Enlightenment? Believe me, Novus, there is nothing that can protect you from the forces of the universe. They will learn.
Contra,
Give her some time to see the
We need to
errors of her ways.
I can't do
then
anything.
she can dream that this never happened and apologizes before waking up. Useful, primitive and temporary, but even these
I'll welcome in a second after this cutscene.
That you
Hi,
call
hi.
people create the occasional useful too.
Welcome in.
Have you the eyes for such a thing? Have
Ew.
you the sight to recognize what lies in the blackest of this?
Is it putting worms in our
seems to me
face?
that you might, but no. Never mind. There was something familiar about you. Perhaps something that I met in you some months down the line. Your role in this world is done.
What?
Enjoy the coming sleep and, in your slumber, be ready for the awakening once the true gods come to call.
Escape! With that, welcome in, Raiders.
Can you
We're playing.
Get us out of the water. Move
D&D
now!
Minecraft just came out today. We're about a couple of hours in.
I did not think to see that thing here.
Thank you for the raid.
That was more than we bargained for when we took this job.
So I usually do a lot of D&D content. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. We also do actual plays on Wednesdays, and we do chat plays D&D. But this came out, and I had to try. It's really linear. It's nothing like regular Minecraft. There's no mining, there's no crafting, but there's adventuring, and it's kind of fun so far. It's a little bit simple, but it's kind of neat. You get to find equipment and spells and stuff. We're playing a wizard. But thank you. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate the raid, Parent Dev. Can I get a none of my mods are here today because I usually raid in the usually stream in the morning. But I will give you a shout out. Thank you so much for coming here. And there we go. I'll give you a follow even. Boom. Done. Thank you so much.
Are you okay?
And you seem to be thrown from the top of a tower. Nothing about that encounter was normal.
Salvation. Chase him.
No chance we can go after that masked man, can we?
You would even want to? Are you mad? They toyed with you like a cat with an injured bird. You should feel fortunate that they went through a portal and that you are unable to pursue them. Hopefully they are gone far, far away.
All right, well, what did it say?
What was it saying? I couldn't understand half of that.
So in D&D terms, that was a larva mage. Like, I forget what they're called, but they're, man, hang on, let me Google it. Let me look on D&D Beyond. It's an actual thing. Star spawn larva mage. That's what they're called. And I will show you super quickly for those who are curious, because this is like actually kind of lore correct so far. This is what this guy was right here. This is what just picked us up and threw us around like a ragdoll. And it's basically a creature made of nothing but worms. That's why when it leaned over, the mask was falling and worms were just kind of pulling out of its face on us. So kind of gross, you know? Yeah, and in D&D terms, do I have a mini of it? No, I don't think so. In D&D terms, it's a CR60, so it's a really difficult monster to fight, by the way. Cool. So that's what was playing with us.
Nor could I. It did not seem like a language barrier. Their accent and pronunciation was clear. However, whatever that abomination was spouting sounded like nonsense.
All right.
I think I've had enough of this tower and everything in it. You?
Yes, I think returning to Candlekeep and its walls seems like a very reasonable and pleasant proposition.
Alrighty, let's get that.
Though I will admit that I want to know what they have done with my body. We were in no shape to contend with that man or monster or whatever manner of creature is behind that mask.
Worms.
Even if we should find a way to track them, though, perhaps there is nothing to be done for my body anyhow. It could already be gone.
Okay, so we're done with this section.
That masked figure will result in both of our deaths. For now, report to Thesserai. They will want to know what we have found.
Back to Candlekeep we go. I'm hearing monsters. I'm sure it's fine, though. You're a jerk. Alright, you didn't do anything wrong, but I'm... Cool. Let's get out of here. Let's jump back on the horse. Let's go back to town.
You know, you've been rather quiet since we left the tower. Something I should know?
Don't bother me.
Fine. As long as whatever it is doesn't interfere with our task.
He's like a bad version of the Guardian.
It won't.
Alright. Minion crafting. Yeah, G Frankie, it just came out. So I'm hoping that we can make some clips out of it. Maybe. And see if we can come up with something cool. It's the D&D Minecraft that just like came out literally 2 hours ago. I'm done in a little bit, and then I'm going to set up a server to play with my kids and my wife off stream. Just to see what it, you know, I know they're going to want to play with me and have a good time. Am I going the right way? No. I just absolutely 100% went the wrong way. Cool. Rackham and a failing sense of direction. Name a more iconic duo. It was the other way, right? We'll get there, we'll get there. Up the stairs. Can the horse go up the stairs? We're about to find out. This horse is very talented. Can he go in, and he can even go in the library. I hope he poops everywhere in their library. Alright. Hello.
Ah, I was wondering if you would return at all. I considered scrying to see if you had decided to just make a run for it. Glad to see you didn't.
She's never played Minecraft at all, ever.
We've got the book you wanted.
Ah, excellent. Oh, does that mean that, Adro...
We were too late. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, so am I. Though I will admit that I had assumed the worst already. Hearing it confirmed is still something of a shock.
Can he read? I'm sure the horse can read. He's a very... This is my horse. My horse is amazing.
By the way, do you know what was being done in the tower?
A cult of devil worshippers had taken over his tower and removed him.
Devil worshippers? That's a bit, extreme. I certainly hope that Adro had nothing to do with them. So many people seem to forget how committing your soul to a devil is usually a rather permanent affair. I would not want that for him. He could be unpleasant, yes, but he was a good man, all things considered.
Okay, he's consorting with devils, but he was a good man. But consorting with devils, but also a good man.
Do you know what they wanted from his tower, or why they were there?
Portal.
They had some sort of portal. I think they were using it to summon more devils and stay in contact with the devil in charge.
That cannot have been their only reason for being there, though. They could have taken residence and opened a portal anywhere.
Well, they did say something about needing a safe place. They thought there was some sort of impending calamity and were using the tower as a fortress.
Really? Did they say what this calamity would entail?
No, they weren't specific.
A shame.
We did, however, run into that masked man we told you about, though. The one that was in the cave when Vyre was taken out of his body.
Really? What happened?
He sounded like he was spouting nonsense. Neither Vyre nor I could figure it out.
All right.
But he then killed one of the cultists and their leader
I'm
before
almost done
taking
in
whatever
like
they
another
were
20
using
minutes
to
or
open
so.
the portal.
I picked the character. I don't think you're always Katra. Katra was the name of the wizard, I think. Though, I don't know if the lines change depending on who you are, right? Like, I'm not sure, actually.
A couple of its minions were also killed outside the tower while fighting against the things living there.
Pretty fair indication that you're not exactly friendly acquaintances, then.
I'm not sure if you have to restart. I would imagine you don't have to restart every time you play the game, right? Will you help?
Is this enough, then? Will you help us?
Help you? Whoever said that I would help you?
You did? You said that you would help us if we cleared out the tower and got your book for you.
That guy's a jerk.
I said that I would wipe the slate clean regarding your criminal activities and waive your fee for entrance to the Great Library. The matter of helping you with your little identity crisis is something else entirely.
That's dirty! You made it sound like you were going to help us. You just used us.
It did sound like that, didn't it? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just toying with you a bit. I was planning on helping you from the start, as the problem piqued my curiosity.
This is what happened to Karlak, right? She sassed somebody and they took half her horns.
Though this ought to remind you that you should be careful about what someone says and what you agree to. There are plenty of devious people and creatures out there.
Cool.
Either way, I had actually already begun investigating some leads. This may not exactly align with my specialty, but we have hundreds of researchers in my department, so I've enlisted their help.
Cool.
You can just do that? Get them to drop their own projects?
Of course. What good is being a head bureaucrat if you cannot throw around your weight a little every now and then? Oh, and speaking of assistance, I should also note that no one has been able to identify the creatures that you described to me earlier. That in itself is rather peculiar, considering how many people in this city are fascinated with magical creatures. None of our experts have any answers, though.
Which creatures?
Fortunately, the Avowed are a curious lot, and are working all the harder to determine who or what you encountered.
The mage? Everything else was like an undead, there were scarecrows. What else was there that would have been really hard to figure out?
Since you ran into one of their kind again, if their bodies are still where you slew them in the woods, finding and examining their anatomy would go a long way towards solving the riddle. I will send someone out to find and retrieve them.
There were imps. What else was there? Was nothing like a particular... Okay. What did we do?
What should Vyre and I do in the meanwhile?
Well, you're always welcome to find other work in the area. Otherwise, you have been through quite a lot in the past few weeks. Go to the inn, get some rest. Come see me again once you've had a solid night's sleep. I may have some more information for you by then.
Alright, get a room at the inn. Horace, you live here now. I'm not even gonna remove you. You just live here. Enjoy it. Good luck cleaning up the horse poop off the floor. So the scale, like, again, I really like what they've done with this map. It's nice and big. It looks like Candlekeep. If I pull out a map of Candlekeep, I'm sure this is going to be pretty similar to what they have in the book. So that's kind of neat. The scarecrows? Yeah, but I mean, scarecrows are scarecrows, right? But maybe they were extra special spicy scarecrows. Surprised we didn't level up. We have quite a bit of gold. Can I? No, you can't talk to. I mean, I could try, but no, nobody talks to you. It's like somebody made the comment in chat already that it's very linear, and they're absolutely right. Like, this is not Baldur's Gate, okay? Let's just be clear that you can talk to like 3 people and just be happy that you can even do that much. There's a puzzle you can solve depending what stat is your main ability. We had int, so we used int. Magic potion, thank you. And regeneration potion. Perfect. Oops. Cool. We're just robbing them. Nobody seems to mind too much. You could just take stuff. There's no faction to worry about, you know? I have not figured out how to drink the potion yet. Right-clicking doesn't do it. Shift doesn't do it. Alt doesn't do it. Control doesn't do it. Maybe middle button? Nope, that doesn't do it. So, no, Q just throws it on the ground. E pops up the thing. R, T. Nope. So I'm not sure how to drink that potion, dude. Maybe, oh, settings. Keyboard and mouse. Item place, button 2, pick block. Inventory, toggle whisper, jump, fly. Hold the action button. I'm pressing and holding the action button. I'm just crawling now. Nope. Nope. Alright, Jennifer.
What can I do for you?
Open room.
Do you have an open room for the night?
Yeah, haven't had a lot of customers lately since most travelers aren't being let into the city. Say got your pick of the place. Just be 1 gold piece.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Cool.
No. Stay away.
Oh, nightmares.
No. Stop it. Leave me alone. Go away.
Fire. Fire. And don't drop fire. It's okay.
No.
one
Leave me.
Just us.
Get back.
Okay?
Where are they? Carter, where are they? They...
That's not the first time you've had a dream like that. It's getting worse.
Yes, they are.
Okay. If you've calmed down, we're going back to sleep.
Right.
Alright, cool. You can only sleep at night. Okay. Why can't I exit the room? There we go. Alright, what's my quest log now? Where do I... What to do? Okay. I mean, I just tried to sleep and it told me I couldn't. Do I try again? You can only sleep at night. Okay.
About last night.
Ah, there we go.
Please, do not speak of it.
It's just that, was the experience really that bad? Having your body stolen. I know you were scared, but those dreams you have and the way you acted when the cultists caught us...
I said not to speak of it. I want no reminder of that. But if you really insist on satisfying your childish, idiotic curiosity, then just know this. Having my soul ripped from my body was the most painful thing that I have ever experienced. I did not know that pain could be so complete or overwhelming. Not being able to do anything about it was even worse. Now be silent and go speak with the sage.
Alright, we're going. Let's see what next quest we have, or we're going to be given. Okay. Where is he? The horse is here. Where's the sage? What? Oh, is that him? Alright, cool. Why are you running, bro? Hey.
Ah, there you are. Yvonne and I have been working on your conundrum. I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Do we have to hear the bad news?
I'm afraid that they go hand in hand here.
Yeah, it's super cute, but it's again like it is very linear. Like there's no real decision making here, which is fine. It's a story that think of it as a choose your own adventure. Not even. It's just follow along.
Let's hear the good news.
Well, to begin with, we have found a way to safely separate Vair's soul from your body and put it back into his own while expelling the parasite that is latched onto him.
That's excellent news.
What's the bad news?
The bad news, I'm afraid, is that the artifact you need to put Vair back into his own body is rather far away, and may not actually be where we think it is.
Yeah.
You see, while investigating, we encountered two principal problems. Removing and transporting another creature's soul is actually rather simple if you have the appropriate knowledge or equipment. I've done it myself on several occasions. The problems are that Endandravair's body is already inhabited by a living creature that may have some control over it, and furthermore, we do not know how much damage this creature
so we
has
have to
inflicted
kill
on
that
Vair's
parasite.
body, nor whether removing the parasite forcibly would do even more. For all we know, removing the creature would kill Vair's body, and trying to put his soul back into it would be, well, pointless. He would simply die as any other creature does when their body expires.
I'll become a Dracolich.
To address this, we track down an artifact known as the Rod of Alignment. Its relatively simple, if exceptionally powerful function, is to set things back into their natural intended state. It can only do so on a limited scale and needs time to recharge, but it should do the trick.
What's the catch?
The catch is that, like I said, we are not absolutely sure about where it is. We just have a very good guess that will at least put you on the artifact's trail.
Okay.
Will that be enough on its own?
Yes, though depending on how powerful the parasite is, you will likely need to weaken the creature before the artifact can extract it. Living things can resist magical effects, but weakening the target will reduce its ability to do so. The rod was last seen in the possession of Myastan Kimmerin, a morally dubious dragonborn druid.
You gotta go hunt for that druid.
Without getting into too many details, he was last seen with it in Icewind Dale when going to speak to a storm giant friend of his who lives in the area.
Off to Icewind Dale we go?
There have not been any reports of the artifact since that visit, though Kimmerin has certainly left their mark on various places without it in the intervening time. So we think it may have been left in the storm giant's keeping.
Oh, that's kind of cool. A storm giant, even in Minecraft, that's fine.
If not, then they may have an idea of where to find it.
We'd better go?
Oh, and one last thing. One of our occultists was able to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category of creatures commonly called Starspawn.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know what this is.
Whatever their purpose is here, it cannot be good. The few times the Starspawn Gru are mentioned in our books usually labels them as minions, shock troopers, and harbingers for even greater evils and agents of ancient mad gods.
Sounds fun.
How they came here is unknown, but their very presence is troubling. The people working with them probably worship whatever elder god the Gru serve. I suspect that you have found the cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adro's Tower. They would likely have similar goals and could be using similar resources.
Cool. Insight.
The sage seems to be fairly composed, but he could be concealing something. It's hard to say.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for the information.
Limited as it was. Keep this with you as you travel. You can use this to contact me from anywhere in Faerun at any time. If you're in dire trouble, or if you encounter something that might be very interesting to me, use that.
What is
Otherwise, abuse this privilege and I will sever the connection permanently. Now go down to the docks and you will find passage on a ship heading north. Good luck.
2 stat points and fire shields. We got a new spell. Which does what? And then what item did he give us? Boop. So let's do with our quests. We gotta go to the docks. Perfect. Oops. That's probably where we're gonna level up. Let's increase. I mean, it just feels like Int is good just because then we get constantly refreshed spells. So spamming Fireball seems fine, right? Cool. Oops. Did we miss a spell? Thin and wispy flames wreath your body in the duration. Use item to create the fire shield. Whenever you take damage, the shield erupts with flame, dealing fire damage to enemies within 3 blocks of you. Nice. Faith, I'm gonna try. Let me try that right now. So this is number... Let me try healing potion. This is on number 7. Okay, I'm pressing and holding 7. Nothing's happening. Maybe because I'm full life. What's 6? I'm pressing and holding 6. Nothing happens. There we go. Okay. That worked. Right-clicking out of combat on the potion worked. So I wonder if some of them are in combat and some of them are out of combat. There you go. Now I've consumed the potion. I'll just put this here. Cool. Let's get to the boat. And then we're gonna call it this impromptu stream over. That's fun. I don't know how much content there is really here. In terms of like... I guess we have to just return the dragon to his body. That's the adventure. And it is very linear, but it's kind of fun. But I'd like to take like the classes that they have in here, the gear stuff, and you know, the underlying systems, and then port it over to like an actual Minecraft D&D server where you can make your own adventures. That'd be really fun. You can read that note to leader for lore. How do I read that? Oops. Oh, there we go. We managed to rebuild some of the wards that Ardo originally had in place, but it was a disaster. I wouldn't be surprised if you heard Zanling's screams all the way to Candlekeep when we activated them. He burned to a crisp, but it wasn't exactly quick. We were too eager and rebuilt the wards exactly like Adro had them before. Apparently some of those fireballs and explosions we were met with when we first arrived were part of the tower's defenses. Should have seen the old creep. Those are just laughed and laughed while we tried to put Zanling out. The man is starting to scare me. Okay. Oh, so that's what happened. Ardo is that lava spawn mage, obviously. Okay. Just transformed into some hideous monstrosity. This guy could give me a ride, right? Hello.
Need a lift?
Icewind Dale.
The voyage north is long, and you discover an intense dislike of the sea.
Nice.
As you find yourself repeatedly clutching the ship's railing and spewing out various meals into the waves.
Oops.
As the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between. By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship.
That's hilarious.
Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to shiver.
Ah, I see the prison inspector has caught your eye. Best hope you don't find yourself going there anytime soon, unless you have business.
What is that place?
It's called Revel's End. In Harp's name, if ever there was one. as I've not known anywhere bleaker or more devoid of joy. There is a prison built to hold the worst criminals.
It shows up in the movie, Revel's End.
Offer.
It's the prison in the movie they start the movie in.
Or not, well, I can't say.
Again, prisons. How is it that humans are so taken
Didn't
with prisons,
build
cells,
Revel's
and
End?
confining each other?
How much farther until port?
Not much farther at all. See, there's our harbour. Just keep heading along that there path and you'll find your way to Cairns Interval. Not much of a place for southerners, between the cold and the rough company, but you'll find shelter from the blizzards, and food. Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
Thanks, buddy. Cool. We need to go over there. Alright, let's get to town. And then once we get there, I'm sure there's going to be stuff to fight along the way.
Oh, what a miserable place.
How are you cold? I can hear you shivering. That doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Am I going the right way?
But shivering?
Nope.
I thought you needed your own body for that.
Never mind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a dismal part of the world?
Judging by what the captain said along the way,
okay.
People who either don't want to be found or have nowhere else to go.
What
Lovely.
monsters? Yeti?
Well,
are we going to see
to
Yeti
keep
here?
our visit as brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or such who might have heard rumors of a giant.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going the right way. This direction? I'd be sad if we don't see like a Yeti, a snow kobold, a frost giant, something along those lines here. Is this Elden Ring? Is we gonna see like a dude jump from the bridge above? I don't know. There we go. That's what's up. What are you? An ogre. We did no damage to this thing. Oh, that's because it just didn't hit. Okay, a little tiny step is too much for us to climb. It just respawns, right, okay. Die, 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 die. Oh, we made it. Run? It's gonna be another one. Am I going the right way? I think so. I hope so. Yes. This is town, yeah? Yes, it is. Cool. Perfect. Something's on fire. New weapons, new armor. Right? Probably next tier of stuff. Wizard staff. Yep, we're gonna buy this. This is way better than what we have. Equipment right here. Let's always get the equipment first. How much are they each? 40? We have enough. Nice. And what do we look like now? We look pretty good. Tier 3 armor. What are our stats? 5, 5, 8, 18, 2, and -2. We still look like a dog's breakfast, but things are working pretty good. So let's look at the stats. +1. Our nth is really good. Our con is pretty decent. Yeah, no wonder our nth's so high. Cool. Oops. What's the cooldown now on the attack? About 5 seconds. Fireball. 7 seconds. Shield. 20 seconds still in fire shield. 9 seconds. Okay, cool. Let's go in and let's save. It has a shorter cooldown if you miss. Yeah, I think there is like a a mechanic like that. I think you're quite right.
Haven't seen you around before. What do you want?
Friendly.
Have you heard anything about a storm giant in the area? I'm looking for one that's supposed to live nearby.
Storm giant? That ain't like a frost giant? Or do you mean a stone giant? Because we got plenty of those up on our spine. I sometimes wander this way to hunt and raid.
No, I mean storm giant.
Then I've got nothing for you. Though you could always ask Kelly, your goat kicker. She's been around a fair amount, one of those adventurer types, always looking for mercenary work and places to explore. You can usually find her down by the lakeside docks.
What can you tell me about this town?
Other than it being a hive of scum and villainy?
Uh-oh,
and you got the castle up the hill, the lake we fish knucklehead trout out of when it's not frozen over. And that's about it.
So you're in one of the 10 towns right now?
All that's left after the rest of 10 towns after the incident some years back. Even the rogues of the world don't want to stay here if they can help it.
Neat. Okay.
So long.
Seriously? You're not even gonna buy a meal, or...
Alright, let me find a room where I can save. Not here. And then, that's it. Any rooms? Any stairs? Lead anywhere? There we go, upstairs. Respawn point set. Perfect! Alright, let's do this. Let me come over here. How do I just get out of here? Save and quit. So again, to show you how we get this, if we go back, I'm gonna have to create like a realm or whatever. I don't exactly know. How do I change my skin? I wanted to show you the new skins that came with this. They have a bunch of skins with the game. Dude, I have no idea. Settings? Nope. What if I exit? I just want to kind of show you like the original skins that come with it, but it's not. This is not very well, at least for me. I'm getting a little bit confused about where to show you the stuff. Maybe here? On the dressing room? I just showed, like, maybe I'm missing it. You can pre-select, you can select the pre-made skins. Ah, that's what it was. I'm a noob, dude. I am completely noobish when it comes to this. But I wanted to show you, like, the options that you have, and there are quite a few. Let's play. Dressing room, you said, right? Classic skin. Okay. Where do I look at the... Oh, there we go. Cool. So you've got the barbarian, the bard, the cleric, the druid, which is super cute with the little antlers at the top. I love that. This is our, who is this? This is our fighter. Here's our monk, a drow monk. Looks super nice. Okay, just stop popping this message up, please. This is our paladin. Looks like a high elf paladin of some kind. Is this a furbolg? I'm not sure what this is meant to be. Is this a drow ranger? I can't tell what race this is. Maybe a drow? A human rogue? A tiefling for the sorcerer. I'm unsure. Human warlock, I guess. And then a human wizard. These are the skins. I still like the monk with the glasses. They kind of look cool. But we might switch it to like... Alright, the monk, the druid is kind of adorable. Perfect. And that's it. Equip. Done. Alright, chat. We're gonna head out. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for all the raids and people just coming in, discovering the channel. We're gonna go. I have to get to life. I don't usually stream at this time of day, but the game came out and I was really excited to try it, and that's done.